Hello, everyone. See, we've got a few people jumping on. Just going to switch over to... just giving it a few minutes. Get a few more people on.
Yeah, well, welcome everyone that's coming. Are you gonna you're live streaming this now?
Yes, I am. Yep.
Awesome. Good.
Live on Facebook. I've learned the technology how to do it.
Good job. That's awesome. Yeah. Super helpful.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Give it a couple of more seconds. I don't want people to miss out.
Right, but we've got a Lori and a Laws that we're welcoming. Oh, Lori. Yay! Yeah, but she is scared. Do you want me on or off camera?
No, don't mind. Keep on. Yeah, it's more connection, isn't it? When I see cameras, ideally I want to have everyone's camera on.
Right.
But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Just want to make sure I've got everything I need in place. I'm still getting used to all this, doing live broadcasts and workshops and webinars, and but it's all good fun. Oh, I've lost track of what's where now. Apologies. Where is that? Ah, there it is. Yeah, I've got some notes with me, so yeah, I just want to make sure I've got them in case I forget anything. But yeah, welcome everyone. And I appreciate you taking your time out to be here with me today. I know you've all got busy schedules and busy lives. So yeah, I wanted to put this masterclass workshop here. I know it's titled 20 Reasons to Work with Fran, but it's going to be more than that. You know, I want to help you to discover your purpose in life, your vision, for your future. Because as you see above me here, like I'm a powerful, authentic, loving leader. And that's what I am. I'm a powerful, authentic, loving leader. And as you can see in my new logo, I stand for growth, freedom, and transformation. And that's what I want to help and support you with, creating the growth that you want and need in your life, in every area of your life. I want you to grow, because as the expression goes, if you're not growing, you're dying. So yeah, I want to help with personal growth in every way possible, even business growth. If you're looking at creating a new business or you've got one existing already, but every area of your life, I want to help you and support you with growth. Again, freedom's a massive thing for me personally. I believe we all want more freedom and flexibility in our lives. It's sort of the ultimate way of living, isn't it? Having more freedom, having the more time freedom, financial freedom, geographical freedom to do what we want with our loved ones. So that's what I want to support you with, creating the freedom that you want and deserve. And ultimately, to get the growth and the freedom, we have to go through a transformation. And that's something that's so powerful and important. I'm going through a transformation program now as we speak. It being in engineering career and experiencing multiple job losses, I realized that wasn't the path for me. So I'm now carving out a new path, So that for me is my transformation, but you've got to commit to making it happen and understanding that your why has got to be big enough. So the reason you want to change your path to create a new one, yeah, you've got to really commit to taking the steps, taking the action to create that life transformation. And that's something I'm hugely passionate about, and that's what I'm building my business around, is empowering and inspiring others to create life transformation, because we only get one shot at life, and why wait? Basically, life is now. So that's what I'm here to do. That's really my vision. My vision is to create a world of freedom, love, peace, connection, and abundance. That's really what I'm here to do, is just be here, support you, create your ultimate lifestyle. That's my mission, really, is to, instead of developing vehicle systems, I want to, transform and support you transform your life. So yeah, I wanted to just understand your vision, what goals you want to achieve in life. Is this spending more time with your family, your children, doing the school run, supporting their school activities, evening activities, because that's something I can relate to massively. I've lived away from my children for the last 6 or 7 years, and I haven't got to be there for them as much as I'd like. I don't think I've ever done the school run on my own. Again, my eldest is doing netball, and I haven't actually been to one of her games yet. And it's something that I'm missing out on, and that's part of my why, basically, is to support my children, my family, and be there for them more than I can and have been. So yeah, it really comes down to your vision. What you want to achieve in life. What do you want? What are you willing to do to get there? We all know, so the destination, that's inevitable. That's not going to change. So, what are we actually trying to achieve in life? The journey of life. So, yeah, like I say, what are you willing to do to make it happen? If you're going to sit still, do nothing, then you're just going to carry on getting the same results that you're getting now. So, and that's just being honest. One question I like to ask is, what prices are you paying? What's it costing you not doing anything? What price is it, are others paying? What's it costing them? In other words, what's the impact of having on your loved ones, when you're not actually fulfilling your vision, your dreams, and your goals in life? So, yeah, a big question of mine again is, what's holding you back? One probably analogy is I can think of that most people can relate to and resonate with is, when you want to plan for your family's meals, and you look in your kitchen fridge and you see the fridge is empty. What do? You actually go down, sit at the table, write with a piece of paper, and write out a shopping list. You plan out everyone's meals throughout the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you write, okay, what do I need? What does my family need for this week for each of those meals? And you write a big shopping list. And yeah, you go down to your local supermarket, your store, and you get all those things, put them into your basket, go around the aisles, put them into your basket or your shopping cart, and you go to the cashier, you pay for them, you take them home, load up your fridge, and your family's got the meals ready for the week. So, that's your process when you're hungry, you've got no food in the fridge. So I want to use the same sort of logic in life. Why, when you want to have a certain lifestyle, you create a big wish list, but you don't actually do anything about it. You don't go put those items in the shopping cart, all the ingredients that you need to create the life you want. And then you don't do anything with that basket, the shopping cart. So in other words, you create a wish list for your life, but you do nothing with it. And that's what's missing with most people in life. They dream and they have big goals and aspirations, but they don't actually do anything with their wish list. They don't go out and get the ingredients, the support they need, and create something magical with those ingredients. And that's basically what I'm here to do, to support you with. I'm here to, help you find those ingredients, help you create that shopping list for your life, and create something really, really special with those ingredients. That's the sort of analogy that I've discovered recently. Having a conversation with someone, I think it was actually this morning. It was very recent. Yeah, it was this morning. And I just love that analogy that, most people just sort of sleepwalk through life with these big wish lists. They don't actually go into the store and create, fill up their basket, their shopping cart with these items that they want and need in life, and then go out and create something magical with them. And that's all it is. You don't need thousands of ingredients to create, something special in your life, like the life you want. A great chef can make a magnificent dish out of 3 or 4 ingredients. It's just knowing what to do with those ingredients, and I just love that. It's just a simple way of putting it. We don't need to complicate things. We don't need to overthink things and analyze things. It's just about, writing down what you want, what's your vision, getting the support you need with, support getting the wish list to a basket, and then creating the life you want. So it's those 3 simple steps, and I just want you to take that away and just really have a good think about that. And you don't need to, have technical skills to, or have experience in changing your life. I'm an engineer, and I've gone from, developing systems or complex vehicle systems to entrepreneur journey. It comes down to how big your why is, how much your family want and need to change the lifestyle, and what is actually you want. I just wanted to share with you, let's say, that come back to the 20 reasons to work with me. I've written them down because I know me, I'll just forget them. So I just want to quickly go through them, just how I can support you creating this wish list to a shopping cart, sorry, and then creating something magical with it. So number 1 is I provide you with a loving, safe space and someone to talk to. I get to hold you high and just be there for you, because I know there's a lot of people that have, a lot of pains and problems, are struggling, anxiety. They don't know who to turn to. They might go to social media, but they don't have a safe space and just someone to just reach out to. So, that's something I'm offering, and that's who I am. That's why in my initial statement that I'm a loving sort of leader. So that's who I am. I want to offer you that support. Number 2, I provide you all the support you need so you can hit reset in your life, basically recalibrate and create the lifestyle you and your family want. You deserve to live the life you and your family want and deserve. You don't have to follow everyone else and just accept, that's the only path you can choose. I'm here to support you to reset. I'm sure many of us all need reset every now and then. So I just wanted to help you and support you to recalibrate your life. Number 3, I'll help you play a bigger game in life. That's what it's all about, really. Playing the bigger game, not playing small, not holding back. I support you in, getting your power back. Discover your true calling, in life as a powerful leader. That's what I'm here to do. Number 4, I help you create life transformation and identify any blind spots that's holding you back from having a positive impact, and basically just having a life that's worth living. Like I say, transformation is so important, and that's why I'm here to help you with and support you. Number 5, I teach you digital skills so you can build your own online business with no previous experience, qualifications, or technical skills. This was my vehicle to adapt and pivot to become recession proof. When I experienced multiple job losses, this was my vehicle to create something that meant I was self-sufficient, self-reliant. I didn't need to only rely on one source of income. It opened up many opportunities. So, I can teach you how to, reskill with digital skills. Number 6, I support you having breakthroughs in your leadership, facing your fears. This is a big one for most people. It's just unable to break through their fears. Even for me, that this masterclass, I was fearful of it and nervous, but again, you've just got to take the steps to make it happen. So again, I'm here to support you face your fears, because the other side of fear is the unknown, but also the other side of fear is where you want to be. So yeah, I can help you break through your fears. So number 7, I teach you how to diversify, so you can become recession proof and provide your family with complete peace of mind, financial freedom, and just live the ultimate lifestyle you want. Like I've said recently, being recession proof is just the way forward. We can't rely on one source of income like a 9-to-5 job. I think those days are long gone. I think we've got to open many opportunities to create multiple income streams, and that's what I can help you with. Number 8, I teach you proven cost-effective strategies, tools, and technology that you can monetize. So again, I'm constantly learning new online business strategies, tools and technologies. I keep changing between, tools and platforms, to make my life and my business more streamlined, more flexible. So again, I can support you with getting set up on those. I work with you and create your future blueprint so that you can live the ultimate lifestyle of authenticity and personal freedom. So in other words, financial freedom, time freedom, and geographical. So you'll hear me reference these quite a lot. Personal freedom, it's one of my core values is personal freedom. And again, we all deserve to live a life of freedoms where we get, choices in life. Number 10, I teach you how to gain clarity on your vision and how to reverse engineer your vision for your future. So how I do this is with my new V model. So on the left-hand side, I work with you and look at your requirements, what you want, your vision basically, and we break it down. Going down the left-hand side, we look at your subsystem, subsystem, individual components of exactly what you want to achieve in life. And then on the right-hand side, we start going up and we look at how we actually verify and validate those results. Are you actually meeting those requirements? So at the top right-hand side of the V model should validate the left-hand side, so your requirements. So this is just a process I've learned through engineering, and it's just something I want to adapt and support you with in your life, because it's such a simple concept to validate, what we actually want to achieve in life, so the vision. Number 11, I work with you to design a life of meaning, purpose, fulfillment, and basically how to unleash your authentic voice and transform lives. You're probably like me, where you felt like you don't have an authentic voice. But I'm going to correct you. You do have a voice. We all have a voice, and it's just about getting it out there and sharing your vision and your future with everyone. Your story, your message. So yeah, that is powerful, and that's something I really want to work with you and support you with. Just getting your authentic voice out there. It's something I'm doing at the moment, because I felt I haven't had a voice in my engineering career. So that's what I'm doing now, is really just getting my voice out there and heard. Number 12, I teach you how to work smarter and live better. Ultimately, work for yourself. That's the dream for everyone. So like I say, my strategies are the vehicle to get there. That's really where we want to be. We want to have that freedom and flexibility where we don't need to ask for permission for time off, for holidays. What is it, like 30 days a year where you get in a job? Imagine, giving yourself the holidays and, the time off to, go to your children's netball events, let's say. So, again, these are just the parts of the vision that I want you to really, really focus on, but, get to work for yourself and instead of, reporting to a boss and, the old traditional way of doing things. 13, I work with you to build automated systems so you can spend more time with your family, your friends, traveling the world. So what I mean by automated systems is when you set up an online business, you set up various platforms that run automated all on its own, let's say. So the system operates 24/7, even while you sleep, the system doesn't sleep. So let's say, for example, you have, let's say, YouTube ads, or you've got some videos going. It takes people through a journey, and it creates revenue in that sale process. So yeah, it's all very smart and technical. I know I won't bore you with it now, but again, these are the systems, and I can help you set up. So again, you can spend more time with your family, traveling the world. Imagine that, your business, running 24/7 while you're, flying economy business class to, your favorite destinations. So I'm just trying to paint a picture for you here in your vision that, these are this is what you can have, and this is how you can get there. So 14, I teach you how to overcome limiting beliefs, and how to create the life you really want. So again, like the fears, limiting beliefs is just the killer for most people. We all have them. We all have these little voices in our head, but it's just how we control those voices, those nerds, as we say, and just overcome these limiting beliefs with the coaching voice in ourselves. Let's say the one that really believes in ourselves, the ones that really lifts us and motivates us to keep fighting for our vision. So 15, I give you the excitement, the hope, belief, confidence to adapt and pivot and challenge the status quo. So like I said earlier on, you can challenge it. You don't have to accept it. And that brings me on to my next point, number 16, is I give you the belief and confidence that you can give yourself permission to live your best life. If you're not giving yourself permission to live your best life, then you're getting permission from other people. And is that how you want to live your life? Certainly not. So yeah, I just want to reassure that you do have permission, you do have authority, your own voice, to make that happen. 17, I give you support, strategies, and techniques to build a business around your passions, projects, and hobbies. So following on from what I said earlier on, you can actually build projects. It doesn't have to be, let's say, too formal. It can be literally anything you're passionate about. So anything you're interested in, any hobbies. So you can start to monetize that. So yeah, very powerful sort of strategies. 18, I can help you, build a business that you love, and most importantly, transform the lives of many people around the world with your unique gift. We all have a unique gift, and that's what I want to support you with, is to help you and guide you to getting your gift out there and transforming so many lives around the world. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Having a world of peace, love, connection, and just really, really being there for each other. So yeah, final two, 19, I want to support you in how to show up in the world and discover how to operate from a new place of possibilities. So hopefully what I've shared with you already has opened your mind to new opportunities in life, new possibilities. So, relying on one source of income, it doesn't have to be the only answer. Or, you can show up differently with a different mindset. You can create anything you want, really. That's what it is all about. 20, I guarantee you will live a happy, relaxed, and content life on your own terms if you commit to investing in yourself and trust the process. You've literally got to trust me and the process, because life is now. We only get one shot at life, and it's now. We get to live it now. So it's time to meet your future self. So yeah, what does your vision look like? That's really my big question for every single one of you here. Yeah, I'm sort of opening up the floor now to anyone that wants to share their vision, dreams, any questions. So I want this to be sort of a bit more of a bit of a conversation, to be honest. I want to understand what you want, again, how I can support you, those ingredients that I talked about, if you worked with me, what would those ingredients look like? Would it be a coaching program? Again, we can build that around exactly what's on your wish list. So yeah, I just wanted to reach out to anyone that's wants to share anything, any thoughts. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's all about looking at the wish list, looking at what we want in life, and not overcomplicating things. I think most of us do. I do. Even to this day, I overthink things, I analyze things. But it's all about keeping things simple. Working with people like and trust. Communicate with them to get, to understand. Like I said, on the V model, the requirements, and then on the right hand side, we validate that. Are we actually getting what we set out to achieve? Is everything we put in our basket giving us what we want? So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. Yeah, if there's no questions or anything like that at the moment, then yeah, I was just going to say before I leave, I was going to say I have a 12-month coaching program, and I'm doing actually a bonus at the moment where it's 70% off, where we work together and we can create that shopping list and we can create that magical basket and create something really special together with that. So I have a 12-month program. I'll drop the link in the chat and also the post as well. So yeah, if for any reason you need more questions answered, you have questions that you need answering, just please reach out to me. You can email me at on fran@fran-wilson.com. I'm always here. So yeah, I just want to really just share this message as well, that you're not on your own. I'm creating a safe space for you. I've got your back. As the expression goes, you may get there faster on your own, but together we can go further. And I love that. So yeah, just wanted to again ask you, is your why big enough? The reason you want change, need change, because that's one thing that motivates me and keeps me going is, I wake up and think, oh, I've got so much to do today. But then I think, no, the reason I'm doing what I'm doing is to create that life that I want, that massive vision of mine. It's really is my motivation, my driver, keep pushing me forward. I've even created a vision board and put it on my desktop, on my laptop, because that's part of my inspiration, my motivation to keep me going and to not look back on old traditional ways of doing things. I'm looking at these images and of my health and my wealth and self and social. So I've got this reminding me, motivating me to keep pushing, because I don't want to live a mediocre life. I really want to live my best life, and that's what I'm working on. And that's what I want for you. Like, you get to live your best life if you commit to it and take action. So yeah, I just wanted to just emphasize again that shopping cart, what's on your list, what's going to go into your basket, but not only that, but it's what you're actually going to do with that shopping cart and basket. Do you know how to create the magical life with that? And that's what I'm here to support you with. So yeah, if please reach out to me. Always here. If you're ready to work with me and connect with me, then yeah, just reach out. Yeah, I'm here by email. You can catch me on like social media, like Facebook, WhatsApp. Yeah, just reach out. yeah, you know, you only get one shot at life, and you know, when we look back and think, did I live my best life? And I don't want to be saying no, I only lived a mediocre life. I want to be saying yes, I lived my absolute fullest, and that's what I want for you guys as well. So yes, any questions for anyone? Anyone want to share their vision?
I would just, is it okay? I'd love to pop in. I see
Yeah,
Teresa in
go
the
for it.
chat. She's saying, yes, live your best life now, which is awesome. So, Fran, yeah, I've seen you for the last, like we met back in January, and I've seen you. Of course, I'm from a
Yeah.
different part of the world than you are. Some of you are listening might be able to tell I don't have the same accent. But Fran's big heart reaches all across the continent. So yeah, I just really appreciate you sharing yourself and standing up for people's vision, because I really hear that in you. Like, I know that you've invested a tremendous amount in yourself. You've dedicated so much time and effort to becoming the best person that you can be. And I know you passionately desire to be able to share that love and transformation that you felt with others. So thank you so much for standing up and being brave and sharing that and inviting people and being willing to post live on Facebook and do all those things that put yourself out there to share. So
Yeah,
anyways,
thank you so much. Yeah.
Teresa says sharing is caring. Big hearts. To
Absolutely.
Teresa. Great live, Fran. Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
good.
just, yeah, like this alone is stretching me and taking me out of my comfort zone. But you know, like I said earlier on, like you're not going to grow in your comfort zone, and it's just, it's so true. Like I'm doing things I would never have done before. Just settling for what I know, and just, but I'm enjoying it. You know, the more I get into this, the more I enjoy it, and I'm going to do bigger and better master classes, workshops. You know, I'm going to have so much more value to give, and that's the thing. Like we all do, as you do, Trina. You have so much value to give, so much love to give.
Thank you. Yeah, Teresa's saying, bust that box wide open. Yeah.
Yeah.
So big, like, yeah, we all have big things we can do. So, and Lori's been brave. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Fran. Hi, Trina.
Yeah.
Hi,
And
Teresa.
yeah, just coming back to that box. I love that sort of conversation we had a few weeks ago, where, you know, if you look in your Zoom box, you know that's your life. Let's say, you know, is this all you want to live in? Is this, or do you want to open it up to more possibilities? You know, I really did love that conversation about, you know, how big is your box? How, you know, how what, you know, what are the limitations on it? Where for me, I want to create no limitations on the box that I live in, the life I live in. So, you know, I'm stretching each of the four corners, and then, you know, they're all going to break away eventually, and that's what we all should be doing. Yeah, we should be just removing limitations. You know, there should be no limits on life. Yeah, and hey, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I was just saying, yeah, about yeah, just removing limitations, and it's just, I wish I had discovered this sooner, or had this mindset sooner, that, you know, instead of just having a mediocre life, you know, why on earth should we live that way? And it's just, yeah, you know, if anyone else wants to add to this, you know, I'm just open to conversation now, and rambling on a bit, but no, I'm just really happy to be here and just, you know, share my vision. Like I say, I'm a powerful, authentic, loving leader, and I stand for growth, freedom, transformation. You know, that's who I am. You know, I'm not going to be anything else. I'm not going to be anyone different. So yeah, I'm just being authentic me.
Yeah. I think that's really important. Sorry, Lori, go ahead.
Oh, no, my dog was barking in the background.
Awesome.
Your authentic dog. I love it.
My authentic dog, yes. But yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, growth only happens outside the comfort zone. So getting comfortable with being uncomfortable is my new norm.
Yeah. Yeah, amazing. And yeah, we guess we have to look at, you know, where we've come from as well, not where we're going, but what we've achieved as well. And that's why I remind myself of all the things I'm grateful for. I actually had a call with one of my coaches. I've got a few coaches, and he actually gave me homework last night, and he said, Brad, instead of thinking of things you're lacking and making you a bit stressed and anxious, just why don't you write a list down of 100 things you've achieved in life? And I was like, my reaction was, oh wow. So it really made me think about, okay, maybe I have achieved a lot in my life, in my 40 years now that I've done. And yeah, I set myself a target to complete it in about an hour. And I literally sat down in bed, literally last night, I sat down in bed with my laptop and said, right, I'm going to just start typing away, hit the stopwatch. And I was amazed myself. I got to 100 in about 58 minutes. I thought, oh my God, I have actually achieved quite a lot in life up until now. And it's just reminding you that, you know, we have achieved in life. We all have achieved so much, you know, little things of like, oh, I've learned how to brush my teeth. I learned how to tie my shoelaces. But like to big things of, you know, moving out, moving home, you know, getting a job, you know, so it goes from small things to big things, but it made me realize, oh my God, I have actually achieved a huge amount in my life. So yeah, here's your homework for tonight from this workshop. Write 100 things you've achieved.
Okay. I wrote it down. I wrote down the homework.
So did I.
But no,
I've been thinking about some of those kind of things. So yeah, that's a good one. Because I know recently somebody else had said that. Who, Teresa, you wrote that down? Good. Who gave you that advice? Which one of your coaches?
It was Coach John Sorensen.
Yeah, I met him in San Diego. He said you were one of his prodigies. He really appreciates you and sees your vision, your potential.
Yeah. But you know, the list can go on more than 100. I'm going to carry on doing the list. Probably now after this call, I'll just carry on. I'll probably get to 200. But but it's all those little wins, isn't it? That means a lot to us, and it's, you know, we achieve so much in life when we don't even realize it.
Yeah, and we sell ourselves short a lot of times. We don't realize how powerful we truly are, and maybe, I don't know if this is true for you, but sometimes we worry so much about the things we might have done wrong, and we forget, oh yeah, I did all these things right. But it's like, oh, but I got to fix all these problems, right? But it's like, well, yeah, but you did all these amazing things. I don't know. Does that other people like that? Yeah. Or are you saying, Tiffany, you and I?
Well, it's easy to focus on the negative. Like that's where I've always focused is like, where do I need to improve? Where do I need to improve? Where do I need to improve? Instead of like going, wow, like going back to your mediocre life idea, like who wants to be mediocre? And when I focus on like the negative, that's straight mediocrity. It's like, well, I can be sucked into that and think I've never done anything good. I'm never going to amount to anything. And that's so disempowering. But when you actually list things that you're like, oh, I'm good. And I had a breakthrough with a coach this week, and I thought I was failing. I was asked to do an assignment that I just barely finished and not even totally finished it right under the thing, but it was hard for me. And I told my coach about it, and she was like, well, good job. You did it. Like that brought up a lot of stuff. And I was like, oh, like where I thought it was not an achievement or it wasn't 100% or what I had imagined from my expectations, she brought it back down. Not that that's like lowering I'm not bringing it back to mediocrity by saying that, but it's saying that I did go deep into the assignment and it took up pretty much everything out of me. And she said, you did that and you've been avoiding it for so long, yet you did it. And I was like, Thank you. So sometimes we just need that like encouragement and push from somebody else, a little bit of pressure to say, you know, or even to point out the things that we have actually done. And not stay stuck in the mediocrity. Like, we're freaking powerful, amazing people. And it's okay to own that, you know?
Yep. Yeah, and yeah, it just reminded me of like the Facebook Live you did recently, you know, when you really stretch yourself, you know, that was powerful.
That was another thing that I tried
Which
to
one?
talk
She's doing so many.
myself out of it.
Probably getting used to it now.
Well, yeah, I've dropped, but it's all the stuff that slows us down, or the things that are in our head. So things like this, finding like-minded people and finding people that lift and boost you, because it's so easy to get stuck in the crowd that just gets, oh, I'm so busy, oh, I have this, oh, I'm blah 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 blah. To get stuck in that, that's just mediocre.
It is. And so much, like, that's a really good point, Tiffany, because we don't transform by ourselves, right? It's in community. And that's really like where, you know, I see you, Fran, as being really able to help people. All of us, right? But just being able to help people who just need someone to walk them through it. Because guess what? We all do. Like, there's no shame in the fact that we don't do it by ourselves, right? We move forward when in community, when we have like a buddy to walk through, a coach, whatever, like someone to move us forward, to who can kind of see what's ahead, you know, just a few steps ahead, and can lead us and stand for us when we just want to squirrel and run the other way and be like, oh, I have this great goal, but I'm just gonna like deal with this problem right now, right? And forget about what we really came here to do, and how we can be transformed and amazing and just excellent and really make a difference.
I think too, celebrating each other, like that's so uncommon, like really truly celebrating, like not just like people, you think they're bragging about it, but no, like having a team or a group of people that are like, I saw that was hard for you and you did it, you know, and then huge accomplishments that people are getting. It's like, yes, go for it. Yeah, you did it, you know, like instead of like, oh, the jealousy and the, you know, competition going on. Like that's mediocrity, I think, is that what's the word? Like comparison model, like comparison, jealousy, those kind of things. Lift above that and just high five everybody.
Yeah.
Comparison
That's all I wanna do in life.
comparison is the thief of joy.
For sure.
I think that was somebody, that's a quote from somebody. It's not mine.
I know. I'm trying to think of who it is, but I love that.
Yeah,
I've said it many times.
Yeah, but it's so true. It's so true. And we do focus on what's missing and not what we have or what we've done. We focus on what we're not doing, or what, you know, just we focus on the gaps.
Yeah. In
a negative way. And, you know, we don't realize exactly how far we've come.
And it's okay to do both, right? You know, like celebrate what we've done and then like also strive for the next level, right? So the balance, I think, because different personalities will adjust that will some people will spend a lot of time partying, and some people will just be like, yeah, I just climb Mount Everest, but now I need to climb, like, I don't know, to the moon or something, right? Like, like I gotta do the next thing and forget to celebrate. So yeah.
Yeah, and that comes back to sort of what I was just talking about, my vision board, because I separate it into 4 quadrants, and that's why I want to have my life balanced, you know, in every area. So health, like, which is my physical health, self, which is my mindset, my, you know, whether I'm doing like meditation, going to, you know, just working on my mind, wealth, so, you know, income, you know, assets that I have, and social, so my time with my family and friends. So again, that, you know, that's why ideally we all should have a balanced sort of lifestyle in those 4 quadrants.
Absolutely.
And that's what I sort of thrive for, you know, not just on my own journey, but everyone's. Because you can tip towards one way, and, you know, that's something I've seen myself doing. You know, I'm focused so much on like my business, my career, and everything else is just being forgotten about. And like that's, it's, you know, life isn't all about that. Like, you've got to have a balanced life with your family, your health, your wealth, yourself. Yeah, it's just so important.
Like that. Like, you truly can't be 100% balanced, but the awareness of seeing, oh, this is where my focus needs, like, it's going to be a little heavier in some area, but to be aware of all of the areas and say, okay, this is what I can do now here, but then I'm still giving some effort, not zero effort, to some of those areas. I think that's where the imbalance comes, is when you just completely like put zero effort into that. That's not gonna work. And
there are prices to pay, you know, when you don't, you know, look at, you're aware of certain of those areas, and, you know, there's costs involved. So no, you know, you pay your own, you pay the price, and others pay the price as well. So yeah, any other thoughts you want to share, anyone? I'm enjoying this conversation now. We're getting into it.
I'm really good. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for inviting us.
Sorry I was late. Like, I love this kind of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, that there's no let's say fixed agenda, and, you know, this, you know, get this magic book of life or whatever, and that's it. Like, it's got all the answers. Like, we've got to work on life, don't we? And that's the thing. Like, everyone's journey is so different. You know, if there was a magic book that gave the solution to everyone, like, everyone would have bought it.
Right. And that's, like you said, like, that's where I see just your value can be so amazing for people who will work with you, because everybody does need something different. There isn't a magic solution for everybody, and you do need someone who knows you and who's dedicated to helping you move forward in your goal. That's what really makes a difference, right? When somebody's really invested in you and helping you move forward. So
Yeah. Incredible.
yeah, so check out, what's that?
Like a mutual investment, like groups like this, where you're like all, again, cheering each other on and holding each other high, no making excuses. Like, I think that's part of it too, is I tend to make excuses, and there is like a group of friends that we can sit and pity party ourselves, but then I have people that are like, Tiff, pull yourself out of this. I see better in you. Let's do it. That's that beyond mediocrity. That's stepping in. Don't allow mediocrity in people. You obviously can see it, like, see better, you know?
Yeah, I completely agree with you that, like, a lot of people hide behind excuses and procrastination, you know, just, you know, those voices that are just dominating, that just won't let them live their life. And it's such a shame to see. And that's why I'm here to raise that awareness that, you know, you can quieten those voices down. I don't think you can ever shut them down, but you can quieten them.
Have you felt that? Because how is that? Tell us a little bit about how that shifted for you.
Well, I'm here doing this this call, this Facebook Live, you know, because my coaching voice within me has said, don't listen to those other voices. You're well capable of doing this. So, like, it is working for me.
There you go.
Where before the little voices in my head said, no, what value can you add on Zoom and Facebook Live? Like, no, but now I'm not listening to those voices anymore. So
Yeah, well, you're a powerful, authentic, and loving leader, and you make a difference
yeah,
when you share, right? And it's made a difference for you, and you don't want to be the only one. You want to share that difference with others. So
yeah.
that's awesome.
But it takes time, and it takes effort and commitment and bravery, courage.
Just stepping into it. That's the only way we're gonna figure it out. What if I just saw this in the front of this book today, just now, from Emerson, Ralph Waldo Emerson. We're always getting ready to live, but never living. So I always feel like I'm doing all this personal development, prepping. And then like when it's time to take that step, I'm like, ooh, that's a little scary. Okay, I'll keep prepping. I'm not quite ready yet, right? Like I'll just hold back and I'll be like, okay, I got to do a little more preparation, hold back, prep. And then I'm like ready to step forward. I'm like, you know, but I just need that. You got it, Tim, go.
Yeah.
Right.
Go big.
Yeah. Because it's not like, I think when you get to that point where you just know that it's not about you, that you actually have something to share. And I think that goes back to like your assignment, Fran. Look at what you've actually accomplished and realize, okay, you're maybe not the queen or whoever, but like there's somebody that you are a few steps ahead of, that you can look back and you can be like, wow, okay, that person, like I may not be the most, I don't know, like whatever, but this person needs my help. And I'm like, whatever I can do to help that person, like, let's do this together, right? Because it's not about me or how perfect I am. It's about, oh, there's somebody who needs my help, and I'm going to go and I'm going to find them. I'm going to put myself out there just like you're doing, Fran, on Facebook Live and saying, hello, world. Come on. You're amazing. I know it. Let's go.
That totally gives me chills too, because it's like that service mode. It's like when you are so stuck, when I'm stuck in my head, I'm not thinking about serving other people. But when I'm like, yes, I can help this person, and it's not going to be perfectly tied with a bow. It's like, let's go through it. Let's figure it out. And I'm right here to support. I certainly don't claim perfection. I've really tried, and that was the holding back and not living, because it doesn't look perfect. You know, it's not quite perfect yet. I'm like 46 years old, and I don't think perfect is ever attainable. So what? How old am I gonna be before I finally say, screw it? I just have to step into it.
Right. There's people that need your help, right?
And yours and all of ours. So
exactly. Perfect or not, there's people that we can help, and I really feel that. I know there's people that you're helping, Fran, Tiffany, Lori, Teresa. Teresa says, when I'm stuck in my head, I'm not serving others. That is so true. Absolutely.
So true.
Yeah.
You know, I guess it's a case of stepping into it. Like, is it acceptance that you've got to accept that you're never going to be perfect, and you've got to stop chasing perfection.
Yeah.
Because that's been the story of my life, to be honest. You know, being an analyzer, everything has to be perfect. No, I can't. I'm not going to launch this yet, or I'm not going to promote this, or not till I'm ready. And it's like I'm my own worst enemy at times, and that's what's changing now, and I get to change that. Just acceptance that I'm not perfect. I never will be.
Right, but there's so much that you know, and there's so much that you like that you can share. And when you do that, you light up, and people are like, yep, give me more, Fran, because you got it in you. It's that, what are we analyzing in our heads? It's keeping our mouth shut. Get over that. And that takes the pushing from other people. It takes the support. It takes just trying to get out of our head.
Yeah.
Tell me
Definitely.
about Miss Teresa here. Oh, sorry. Go, Lori.
So So if we all have this issue with perfectionism and feeling like we need to be perfect, like where does that come from? Because we all have such varied backgrounds. And like, so it's like, does it come from society in general? Is it something that we brought with us, like generation after generation? Has it been developed into us? Like, or, Teresa's saying society, and it's supported in society. So how do we change that? Because if people didn't feel the need to be perfect, just think about how much more people would do, right?
Seriously.
Like, and how much quicker we would do it.
Let's
'Cause
dig that,
I'm
Lori. Let's
57
dig
and
that.
I'm still like fucking fighting perfectionism.
I
You
think,
know?
yeah, there's so many things, Lori, because it really starts at an early age. I'm just thinking like once you start to get into grade school, it's all like 1 to 100, right? That's your value in life, is a 1 to 100. And the higher your number is, the more your value is, which is a complete fallacy. Your value is not a number. And that's just a wrong belief.
And it's the comparison, and that's where all the
Yeah.
comparison starts. Like, how are you
Exactly.
ranking against other people? And it's like,
Yeah.
it's so built into our societies
From
and
the
our
time you're
systems.
5 years
that
old, here you go. Spend the next
it's
13
the
years with school.
comparison, the classification, it's where do you rank, and all of that.
Yeah.
It's so messed up. It's
is.
so messed up.
And it takes us like half or more than half of our lives to go, what is happening here? Like, what is happening?
Right. Well, and then even when we realize it, like I've known this for God knows how long, right? But I'm still struggling with it. So why are we still struggling with it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's talking about it, but like still school.
Right.
Who's Teresa?
Teresa's my
Teresa?
buddy.
What's that? She's your buddy?
Yeah.
I love it.
So we all HCL?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know who
Teresa-
Denise was. She just dropped off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teresa and Lori, like, yeah, I already feel like we're just best buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving the
It's just
conversation.
really
Yeah, I
weird.
love it.
It's, when you think about it, like so many of our stories are the same and we struggle with the same thing. So like, why? Where does it come from?
Yeah.
Like we're all different. We all have such different backgrounds and upbringings and everything else. But
I think it's really being forced into things that are not who we are, right? Like our system is designed to be like, oh, this is what's valuable. This is what's valuable, right? And it's like each of us has a different gifting and a different value, and it's learning to see that and recognize, like, who am I here to be, right? What am I here to do? Who am I here? What am I here to create? And not believing somebody's false belief of like, oh, this is what's valuable. That's what's valuable. That's what's valuable. Well, I don't know.
so it's like we come in this bright light and, and everybody else who's already here, it seems like it's their job to dim it. Like,
yeah, just sit
it's
down.
like we
Sit
come
down
in
being
and
quiet.
like
That's
with
what
all this
Teresa's saying.
yeah, we have all this possibility in this bright light, and like by the time you get into school, your light's now this big and it just keeps getting dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. It's like that's what society does.
But
It
there's
can.
some people it doesn't stick on.
No.
I know. So how does that happen?
What's missing? But yes, and Teresa, you're right. Kids with high vibes, they put on ADD meds. It's like, settle down, hold it down. Don't be too crazy here. And that's sad. Oh.
Yeah, it is. But it's like, I think that's what we're here. Like, let's just, I think, come full circle here back to seeing each other's gifts and holding each other high. And like Fran has talked about like being willing to, like, whatever has stopped us in the past, it doesn't even matter. Let's move forward together in our vision, standing high for what we've created, see whatever that is, envision that, and then find someone like Fran to help you move forward to your goal and to create what you were born to create.
Yeah, just coming back to sort of the reason why we are where we are, is it because of like we're still stuck in traditional society, let's say, and we're not sort of up to the times, the modern times? Like, you know, that's the problem, you know, with my upbringing. It was such a very old school traditional way of living, and I think it never leaves us. That's the problem. Where the younger generation sort of, I don't see any of that we saw. I don't know if I'm on the wrong path or the right path here with that, but it's just we've got to have that mind shift. You know, times are different now.
I definitely see the younger generation like bunking the system more, going like, this isn't okay, but there's still like something. Yeah, I think there's going to be some kind of repercussion with that, possibly, but doing it the way we've always done. I don't know.
Thanks, Teresa.
Bye, Teresa.
Yeah, thanks, Teresa. We just got Dan joined us. I do have to get going here, but so good to talk to y'all. And
Yeah, thank you. Just hey Dan, sorry you jumped on just sort of right at the end, but no, yeah, appreciate you being here.
Where's Dan?
Dan, where's your face, Homer?
Mr. Simpson.
Simpson!
Dan,
there you are.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you. Nice to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
No, that's okay. Yeah, appreciate you. And yeah, we were just talking about you know, our vision for the future, and you know what we're prepared to do to make it happen, and yeah, just stop holding ourselves back and getting in the way of ourselves. And you know, that's what I'm here to. We're all here to support you with. So yeah, where are you calling from?
I'm sorry, did you? I didn't
Sorry,
catch the question.
Yeah, I was just asking where you're calling from.
Oh, I'm Dan, and I'm from Finland,
Okay.
in a city called Vantaa. It's next to Helsinki, so in fact, Helsinki metropolitan area.
Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, I've not been there.
Never been in Finland.
Nope.
Okay.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome, Dan.
Yeah, welcome. Love to have you.
Yeah, is there anything you want to sort of add in terms of your vision? You know, what you want in life, where you want to go for your family, your future? Because I was talking about, you know, most people sort of create a wish list, let's say, and they don't really do anything with the list. They don't actually create something magical with it, and that's what I'm here to share with you, is to, you know, working with you to, you know, put all the pieces, all the ingredients together to design the life you really want. And yeah, I just wanted to maybe if you could share your story, your journey a bit, and where you want to go to.
Well, I could say a few words, maybe. In fact, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next, but I have been unemployed for a while, a few years, in fact. I was involved with the IT business, and for 20 years, and then I completely burned out after that, and so today what I've been doing is I've been studying a lot, e-commerce and so on, and I think that's something I'd like to do, something by my own, be
Yeah.
your own boss, so to say, have the freedom to do what to do, and whenever I want to do, and so on. So that's pretty much what my background. I have 2 kids, 2 boys. they grow up and moved well by their own, and I have an ex-wife. We are good friends and so on, but we well grow apart, so to say.
Yeah.
So I live alone nowadays, and in that way I'm also my own boss.
Yeah.
But
No, it sounds
in brief.
It sounds remarkably like my journey, my story. Just it's very similar things, and it's just it's incredible to hear that. And
yeah,
I've got 2 children. You know, I don't live with them at the moment. You know, for the last 6-7 years, but you know, I'm investing in myself to be there for them more, and you know, just give them the support that they need. So I'm creating that freedom, that flexibility in my life to make that happen. So I'm on that journey as we speak. So as you see in the 3 words above me, you know, I stand for growth, freedom, transformation. So you know, that's massive for me. So you know, like I said earlier on, if you're not growing, you're dying. You know, I've always got to be in that growth mindset, and just keep on developing, working on myself, and with the freedom, you know, that's a huge core value of mine, where you know it's the ultimate way to live, isn't it? Having more freedom, flexibility, spending more time with your children, working on your business, you know, having your business working for you, basically. So more freedom, and then transformation is really the transition from, you know, where you are now to where you want to get to. So I've covered a lot of this sort of already in the conversation, but you know, it's just I'm here to support. As you see, again, I'm a powerful, authentic, loving leader. You know, this is who I've discovered who I am. You know, this is what I get to do. I get to serve others. And I want to serve, you know, yourself, and create that life, that vision that you want, and you know, help you support your e-commerce business and support your family in Finland. So
What sort of e-commerce are you interested in, Dan?
Well, I've been studying some kind of business with my own. Well, I don't know how to say it. I had 2 ways to choose, in fact, and one is running an own shop on the web, so to say, or then to go the way via Amazon sales. I haven't made my decisions yet, but I keep on studying and reading about it and doing some tests and so on. But something I need to do something. I need to get incomes and money to pay the bills. So but I'm not sure what to do.
Just speaking of the e-commerce, I haven't actually gone down that path myself at the moment. You know, I do intend to do that, you know, very, very soon. But I do have resources. I do have contacts that specialize in just this, and you know, they're like a global business. You know, you know, they work with, you know, the Amazon FBA, fulfillment by Amazon. You know, they've got their own training program. So again, I can put you in touch with these people and, you know, support you with that. So you know, that there's plenty of resources out there for you that I can help you with and support you with. So it sounds like you want to go down the e-commerce store and have a store online on your website. You know, that's you know, that's very possible. You know, it's very common. You know, a lot of people have gone down that route. So that there's I can point you in the right direction, certainly, with that.
Yeah, no, I would appreciate at least to get some kind of information or whatever thoughts and so on. But well, I am open to anything.
Okay.
Whatever. Hard work, I know.
Yes, but it's rewarding when you put the time and effort and your investment in you, and no, you will see results. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to starting my e-commerce store. I actually want to do that. That's one of my goals this year, is to start an e-commerce store myself. So I would actually be going to the same team myself, the one that I was going to point you in the direction of. So I'd be going straight to them. So but yeah, if you want to sort of connect with me again, and you can email me. Again, I've got a 12-month coaching program that I can drop the link in the chat for you again. And we can create a program around your e-commerce business if you want. We can work together, for the next 12 months. That's what I'm building, a 12-month program. So if you're open to that, then yeah, I can drop the link in the chat. But I'm here to support you.
One question I need to ask. Did you start a few minutes ago or an hour ago?
An hour ago.
An hour ago.
Sorry.
Because I didn't check it on time, because we just switched over to summertime here in Finland.
Okay, yeah, you had a clock change. Okay.
So I just realized that, oh shit, did I came too late? So anyway.
The time change is so messy, like messes with my head.
Yeah, our clocks changed last weekend. I think you guys in America changed about 2 weeks before, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. It was, yeah.
2 weeks. There's so much calculating in my head when somebody says this is what time, I'm like, okay, I am gonna do the math here.
Yeah, but Dan, the recording, Fran has recorded the whole thing. And
yeah, I was gonna say I can share that recording with you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just you can pick it up because he's broadcasting on Facebook Live, so you can go back to the beginning. Yeah, good stuff. Good conversation.
Thanks for that, Trina.
We kind of talked about just like things that get us going. How do we hit those goals that we set for ourselves? What are some obstacles that you have, Dan? What's kind of holding you back? Anything? Mine's definitely like perfectionism. I think I have to learn it all. I think I have to know how everything's going to look before I can even start. And that has held me back for so long. And some things that have helped me have been a community, a group, a coach, or somebody that's able to like hold me high and stretch, help me to stretch and just jump or at least take one step, because I would just be like, oh, it's not perfect. I'm stuck here forever. But then somebody's like, no, Tiff, you got to start sometime. And I'm like, okay. And then I do it. And I'm like, oh, that was a lot better than I imagined it was going to be. And then I go so far and then I'm like, I'm a little nervous to go a little bit more because it's not perfect again. And then this just positive community of people like Fran, like pushing or just encouraging and lifting and holding high so that, I don't know. So actually like do something, move forward.
Yeah. Taking the first step is normally the hardest, isn't it?
Welcome, Susan.
Hey guys,
Hey,
sorry to interrupt, and I'm sorry I'm so late.
We love you. We were just talking about Dan here. Dan's in Helsinki, and he is really similar. He has a similar story to Fran's, and so we were talking about his goals and dreams to get into e-commerce.
Hi Dan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you. Yeah, I was late also. We just switched over to winter time in Helsinki, so every year, 2 times a year, it get a mess up.
Yeah.
You don't remember to join meetings like this, and you come late and so on. So I don't like it at all.
No.
No, I don't either. We do it in the United States too. We spring ahead an hour, we fall back an hour, and we just fell back recently, and it messes me up.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting like, I'm in Utah, Florida, Canada, UK, Finland. Like we got the gambit here. So yeah.
Yeah.
Did we lose Trina?
Sorry, carry on, Tiffany.
No, I was just gonna get back to Dan, and if he thought of some things, what are the things that are like holding you back?
So what else have you been discussing here? You've been for an hour here, and did you have any main topics or so?
We were just want to understand your vision, where you want to go in life, and you shared earlier on about your plan for your e-commerce store, and we were just trying to get to understand what's holding you back, and what stopped you from doing it before.
And that's really what we were talking about, like the hour before-ish, was just like what like what a group can help with, and what Fran is skilled at, and things that have held us back, but how we can move forward in that.
Yeah.
As a team, you never move forward on your own, or it's very difficult to move forward on your own.
Right.
Yep, and that's what we're here for. We all have our various skills, tools in our tool belt, if you will, and we've all been in various stages of being either in our journey or not in our journey. And when we're not on our journey and we're not on our path, we get a lot of motion, kind of lateral. And when we get together with Fran, we come together and we are the push for one another, forward on that dream path. And sometimes you can't see yourself, but together we can. And you'd be surprised how we stop the lateral motion and the excuses and the million things that we can think of as to why we're not reaching on towards that vision and moving towards it. But when we come together, it's kind of non-optional. It's like, that's why we're here. So, here we are from all over the world, and we do this a lot. We push each other forward.
Okay.
So we're ready to give you a shove, Dan.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
We want to know what's the biggest thing in your way. So you've been talking about starting this or thinking about starting this e-commerce store for some time?
Yeah, in fact, I've been thinking about why I'm not ready there. I'm still learning and studying and so on. It's pretty much about the money. Everything I own at the moment is this house that I built myself, and everything I own is in fact it's in the house. So what I'm trying to do is to realize it, and I think I need to sell it and move into something less expensive, and by that raise some capital so that I can start my business. And I don't see any other way to do it.
Wow, that's such a big commitment. And you'll never actually guess what. You'll never guess, but that I've actually done something similar.
Okay.
I sold a property last year to invest in me, invest in my business. So we're so aligned, myself and you, Dan.
I mean, I'm 61 years old, and a few years to the retirement, but I don't want to retire. I want go back in business, and I have once been an entrepreneur, and
Okay.
I liked it very much. Not for the money, but for the success. Every deal you make was a great success, and I was so happy with that. And
Yeah.
I thought that is what I want to do the rest of my life. So since I'm
Boom.
old, so
Now we're gonna do it,
doesn't
Dan.
matter.
I love that you say you don't want to retire. Like, it's like, we were talking about mediocrity, like just sitting, like my dad retired, but he never sits still. Like, he's always off to one thing or another. Like,
Mhm.
and he finally sat for a little bit. He built like a sunroom on the back of their house, and he sat there and read for days. And I'm like, that's the life. And then he's like, Tiff, what do you need fixed at your house?
Mhm.
He just doesn't want to sit.
Mhm.
And I love it because he's still like so young at heart, because he doesn't like, that's, I think, that drive to just keep creating, keep doing. Like,
Yeah.
age is a number, like, for sure. Just
Mhm.
decide what you want to do, or find help and a crew of people that'll help push you forward. Like, that's been a key for me too, is that positive
Mm.
reinforcement, positive group of community to help me see who I am and say, yeah, go for it.
Dan, what are you gonna sell in this store?
I was just going to
Sorry?
ask you that myself.
I didn't get it. What did you say?
What are you planning on selling in your store?
Oh, it could be whatever. It could be something that's near my hobby, or what I do myself, what I like to do, and so on. Well, I studied music from the age of, I think I was 6 years old when I started my
Wow.
musical studies and so on. And I played the violin, piano, classic guitar. I've been member of a few, well, jazz groups, rock groups, and so on. So the music is really, well, near my heart. It could be something that involves with the music. I mean, strings for instruments, the electronics involved with music, and it could be well, whatever. I don't know.
Okay,
The
so Dan,
music is one, and then another hobby is well, something to do with wood and handmade tools. I don't know, something
I
with
love it.
that.
I love it. So what's the name of your store?
I haven't yet any name. I have
Give us a couple ideas. Let's name your store.
name of stores. Well,
Yeah.
I mentioned my boys, and my second name is Oscar. So Dan Oscar, and also my boys both have second names, Oscar, and they were quite interested in my business ideas and so on, and so I had a project name. It's still a project name, and it's called 3 Oscars.
Wow.
It could be a company name, I don't know, but
3 Oscars, wood making and music.
yeah, something like that.
I like it. I like it.
Right
We
on.
need to we need to work. We need to name it because it's real and it can be real. But we got to move forward with naming. I like it. So the 3 Oscars.
Mhm.
I've just had
As I
a,
said, it's still a project name only, but
That's okay.
yeah, I've just had a thought about, are you open to opportunities of more than just an e-commerce store? Because I just see so much potential with this. You could create such a big business around this with your music passion. So more than just an e-commerce store.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm open-minded for whatever.
You know what it is, Dan?
Nope.
Fun. It's a lot of fun to create. It's
Mm.
fun. And you're the creator. And we're your team. So we want to help you create, which I love the idea because, you know, honestly, wood is really, I mean, all the instruments that you named are wood instruments. So there's a connection there, right? Between, you know, handling wood, creating wood carvings or whatever, furniture or whatever, you know, that area is.
Mhm.
But then the fine side of it, so they can be combined, these two topics, because instruments are wood and needing parts and pieces for both. So narrowing down what you want to sell, and then what our next thought is, then so who is our customer? Who's going to buy it? Who are we talking to? We talking to other woodworkers, other music lovers? Are we talking to people who play it, or people who work on them? So we would narrow down who we are talking to, and that'll help us name it. That'll help the Oscars come out of their woodwork, if you will.
Literally.
And then we'll know who we're talking to, and we can start filling our store. And, you know, honestly, to open an
Yeah.
e-store only takes like a GoDaddy account, or, you know, a Wix account, which is like maybe $40 some a month.
Mm.
And then you take images and you put prices in and you're open. And then marketing is free. Social media marketing, we all know how to do that a little bit here and there, but together we know how to do it. So I'm not, you know, going to make your business plan in one day, because this is where Fran comes in. Fran's the one who knows how to do the whole process. But I think realizing that it has a name and that it's so much fun to create something like this that's been in your back pocket for however long, and
Yeah.
the freedom that it will give you in your heart and your mind and your soul and your other Oscars. I mean, Oscars cubed. All three of you can benefit from the joy of this. So
Oscars cubed, I love it. So many great names.
Oscars cubed.
But can you see that vision now, Dan, that you know what it can look like?
The 3 outstanding Oscars.
And the Oscar goes to
Brilliant. Yeah. No, that's possible. That's definitely possible. You know, it's you know, that can be very real, and you get to create that.
Mhm. And as I said, I've been for some year now unemployed, and in a way seeking myself. But I think that's now it's enough, and now it's time to do something. And I mean, I'm not. I need to do something. I can't wait any longer. It's stupid to wait.
Yes, let's do it.
And when you don't even know what to wait, you are just doing nothing, and that's wrong. And so I decided that every day I need to take one step further at least.
Yes, Oscar.
Amazing.
I was saying this before you hopped on. Like, I found a quote earlier by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he said, "We're always getting ready to live, but never living." That just like struck a little chord with me. It's like, I have prepared. I think I need to study and perfect it, and study and learn, and have to know the ins and outs before I take that step. But really, like, doing it, the learning is in the doing. The learning is now. Like, take a hold of the reins now and be like, what's my first step? You got your brain going with a name. What excites you? Like, focus on that. When it excites you, that's some good leverage to push you forward and keep you going. But knowing, like, you know, there's always a way to figure it out. Everything you can search on Google, even if it's like the next thing, just do that and then take a step. And Fran and his community, like, that's what it's for, is to kind of hold your hand or stand behind you and just give you that little push.
Or if you call me, it'll be more of a boot.
Kick in the butt is what it would be.
But it sounds like you've already committed and enrolled in your own vision already. So again, you know, so there's literally nothing stopping you now, by the sounds of it.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's create that Oscar store, Oscar legacy.
Yeah, yeah. But each day I need to take some steps every day. That's what I decided to do. And not just thinking about doing something, thinking maybe next day. No, it ends now.
Mm.
And tomorrow will be the first day. I grab the phone and make some calls.
Yeah.
Need to open some bank account
Okay.
and
Let's make it
do
happen.
real things about the company.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, feel
Pick
free
a
to,
nick.
yeah. Feel free to call me, and you know, you've got my number, and you know, WhatsApp me. Just yeah, don't delay this dream any longer. You know, you've got your heart set on it. I can see that. You know, you're very passionate about this, and yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, all the way from Florida, I want to report very soon. I want to know what kind of woodworking stuff. Do you do any woodworking yourself?
Yeah, well, in fact, I built some loudspeakers. I mean, real high-tech loudspeakers, and that's a lot of wooden work, but also some electronics involved. And
Holy cow, you could sell those and be just
Oh my
a
God.
billionaire. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Can you make those again?
they are good, but I don't think you can make a living of that.
I think you're wrong.
Maybe.
I think all of us on the call will take one.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, someone who can genuinely still do something like that and make a beautiful product like that, psh, people will this is where this is beautiful. See, because if that's not your passion, then I get it. But something like that, people will
Mhm.
pay. People will pay. You got to
Mhm.
remember, the internet connects us immediately to billions of people. So you're not going and opening a shutter in Helsinki on the corner. No, you're opening a shutter in the
No.
world.
How many
And there's
billions of people?
billions of people are able to just click and look at your work. So that,
Well
to
said.
me, that's a combination of what you just described were your passions, music and woodworking. And so there you were, you did this woodworking, you build this musical speaker. Oh my gosh. Handmade from Helsinki.
Handcrafted from Finland.
Done. Woo! Thanks. It's
people
been
would
nice
say
knowing you,
that.
Dan. Remember us small people. And how cool would that? Get your hands moving. Get your body moving. Build these things. I don't know how much it would cost, but I would start there and build one. And you know what I would do? I would film that process. I would take pictures of the before and the after. Yourself, and then the materials, and then keep track of your costs and build one. And now you'll know how much it costs, how much you got to mark it up, and start selling that. I would start with that. That use your whole business. I'm telling you what, I would make one, document it, and just put it out there.
Mhm.
And then you have connections like us, and through Fran and through Fran's Academy, and we all support one another, regardless of what each other's backgrounds are. And we support that and share that knowledge as well. So we would share it too.
Yeah.
Find what you really want to do, and you'd be so surprised. It can be the smallest niche that you would never think that people would want to buy those. And I'm here to tell you, I promise you in 2023, people will buy your homemade with beautiful handmade speakers, and they will pay a premium for them.
Definitely.
And that's not just blowing smoke, Dan. That's like the for reals.
Yeah. Do you have any photographs or anything that you can share, with me, after this? But it'd be great to see what they look like. or you know, some of your previous things you've
no,
done?
at the moment, no pictures. I should have taken, but it was like an well, a kind of never-ending story. I with some loudspeaker well boxes and then I rebuilt them, made some small changes, make them bigger, took them apart, changed them and built up them again and so on. So and then it's all, they are all based on some theory. It's not just to build up a box or so.
Mm.
It has to do with how it sounds and a lot of theories and then of course the electronics inside. Well, they cost money. The wood itself is quite cheap, but then the components, that's what cost money.
Yeah.
And
So
then of course-
every product, sorry. So every product is individual, every unique. So you'll never ever get the same product twice.
no,
So
they are unique.
They're all unique. Yeah.
And then of course, if you like the wood itself, no paint, no nothing, but the wood surface.
Yes.
It depends on what kind of wood you are using.
The sound that comes too, yeah.
Custom handmade speakers.
Wow.
What
And
is that?
personalized. I'm sure you could do that as well. Sorry. Yeah.
How does that make you feel inside a little bit, Dan?
Sorry, I didn't get it.
How do you feel about that? Does that light you up? Does that make you nervous? What you feeling?
Excited. I'm excited.
Well, I wish I should have started earlier, because as I mentioned, once being an entrepreneur, I want to be that again.
You absolutely can.
I want to have the income, some kind of income, not big money, but so that you can pay your bills and whatever. And I'm seeking for, you mentioned that it has to be fun. Sure, definitely, it has to be fun. And then it's something you want to start your day first thing in the morning, jump into the work, start doing something, and hopefully it makes money also.
It will.
Well, you know what? The beauty of what was is that is what it is. It was rear view mirror. You know, moving forward, you could jump out tomorrow and start figuring out what. It's just a suggestion. If it's not, you know, ringing home true for you, and you know, okay, we move on to the next idea. But being creative like that, creating a product, and yeah, it's so expensive getting the inner parts. But if you ask me, your entire business could be making your first speaker. That's the money you need. And then it's the documenting through help of your team and your community, how to document it right and how to get it out there right. But really the cost for your business is literally going to be the internet and building those speakers.
Yeah.
And frankly, if you could build one so we can get pictures and stuff like that, you could people could pre-order them and send you the deposit so you could get the guts going. And they'll do that. We just need one or two examples of a small one and a big one, probably. And any more, they have to be Bluetooth. So you're clearly an electronic guy. You can figure out how to have happen.
Yeah.
Because everyone will want them to be Bluetooth. If I tell you what, right now, I want a set of wooden speakers or one big good one for me. I like wooden everything, and it's the classics that people are craving in this fast world. I promise you. So. Make us a speaker.
See, you've already got a few ordered already.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
I was just saying you've got a few orders already.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you for that.
You're gonna probably have to get the Oscars out to help you because you're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. But
That's
yeah,
a-
let's make this happen. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, it's a dream I have, and well, talking to you with you guys, maybe that dreams will come true. Never know. I never know, but hopefully.
Believe it. Take the step.
Definitely.
Definitely.
All you have to do it is do it. All you have to do it is do it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we look forward to keeping you on your roll, getting you going.
We'll hold you high. Hold
Maybe
you
start
accountable.
drawing, sketching something at this point. Get that creation in your brain going, and see what generates from that, you know?
Mm.
Like
Tiffany,
once
I
you-
love that. I love
when
that.
you start, then that's what I've noticed. I feel like God just pours it in. Like if we show that effort and just even, I feel like it's almost a little bit of belief in yourself, but if you just have that little belief, we're already believing in you. If you believe in you, just pull out a sketchbook, start throwing out some ideas, and then you're going to find like, oh, what if I did this? What if I made this? What if I, tweak it, even if it's not speakers at this point, and maybe it's an instrument, maybe it's something else with wood or some sort of furniture, beautiful furniture, electronic component. I don't know. Making ugly electronics pretty is what that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my desk here, and I have my speakers, and they're ugly. If I had some pretty wood ones, oh my gosh.
Yeah, same.
Because that's what I love, just pretty, like wood is, I showed you here. Everything's got little bits of wood, and that just is life,
And you could start your Google search, just open like a Word document, just open up Word and start clicking on pictures that you like, start putting in wooden speakers and look at the images and start clicking on the ones that you like and just copy and paste them into a Word document, kind of like a vision board. So you would just click on the image, copy it and paste it. And start looking at the ones that you like. You can click copy and paste, or I really like Tiffany's idea to start like designing them, and you might not end up with a speaker. You might end up with, who knows, a music stand.
Open up your heart, open up your mind,
Yeah.
think of the possibilities, man. Possibilities are limitless.
And then in your store, you'll have a full product suite. Like you have a range of products for people to choose from. And, if they buy one product, more than likely they're going to buy another product. So it's all the upselling process, let's say, that comes with it. But yeah, it's very powerful.
And don't forget, like what Susan said about recording this, like even recording your sketchings, maybe like this new process, people are interested in that. People, like, you get on like social media, you can start posting things, or at least have content for later when it is created. You just start putting little clips of videos of you in your explosive creative mode. There's so much in you. Oh, Dan. Oh, I want to squeeze you. You got
Love it.
So you have to commit, because 100% is possible 100% of the time. You have to commit to starting. We'll keep you rolling. You commit to starting. We'll keep you rolling.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to shut the back door. We're going to shut the back door, Dan.
Yeah.
As you see, Dan, these are my buddies here. They're holding me high, so and we're all holding you high now. So we get to do this. You get to create this vision and turn it into reality.
Yeah,
you Susan.
Oh no, what did I say?
You commit to starting, we'll keep you rolling. It's true. I will be an absolute testimonial for that, because these guys have held me accountable, and it's this loving kick in the butt. And I'm like, oh, it's not because they don't believe in me. It's because they do believe in me that they kick me in the pants. They're like,
Exactly.
stop settling, stop playing small. Dan, you've got so much to give inside you, brother.
If not now, when?
Life is now.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's now.
It is now.
No funny business anymore. No more settling, no more playing small, because Dan is the man.
Yeah.
Yes, and Dan, go speak to your boys and tell them the good news.
Yeah, they're about to be famous because they're old pops. The Oscar
Yeah.
3, Oscar trio, Oscar cubed,
Yeah.
I know it's
Oscars.
probably in Finnish, some other name.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited.
So
Do a
what's your
project down.
follow-up? What's your follow-up? What's the next steps, Fran? You guys communicate and
Yeah, we can have another chat down tomorrow if you want to go away and talk to your boys and figure out what you need to do, and yeah, we can reconnect and take the next step.
don't let days turn into weeks.
No.
Dan, you're thinking, you're calculating everything. How's it going,
He's his
brother?
analyzer and him.
He's definitely an analyzer. You know what happens to analyzers? They keep analyzing and analyzing and
Yes.
analyzing and
That's
analyzing.
me.
Oh, at some
Create.
point you got to take a break from analyzing and just trust the process. It's hard.
It's start the creation. Sketch. Just get some paper and a pencil and just start something tonight. Nothing's tomorrow. It's got to be like, let's get off this call. You go pull out some paper and you start those juices and you pray, ask God to help you, give you that inspiration of what Dan the man can create. And he's going to start pouring it into you. I believe that.
Mhm.
And he sees you, we see you, you've got it. Age is a number. You start living, start living in your power.
Yeah.
Stop getting ready. Just pull out the equipment, pull out your paper, go. No more waiting, no more searching and learning. Like you've learned and you have huge life experience. Get that creation that you were meant to create. That's a gift that we have, is to create.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take that for granted. Get your paper and pencil. Dan, you promised me?
Yeah.
Quit being so stingy, Dan. You're being awful stingy with your gifts. They're not going to come into that house, that beautiful house you built, and find you.
Yeah, you've got to get out there.
You got to be connected. You
Yeah.
just did with us quite easily.
Feel your heart.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'll probably leave you all to it anyway. And I don't know if it's nearly 2 hours I've been on this call. It's been so much fun.
It's been great.
I love it. This is what I get to do this more often in life because it's exciting. It's fun. And we get to transform lives like Dan's life we're doing now.
Yep. Dan, do you commit to it? Getting a piece of paper and a pencil. Start creating, start sketching. Yes?
Tiffany's
No?
tough.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a big heart. You got a lot to share.
Yeah. You sure do, Dan. And you're not on your own. You're certainly not on your own.
Mm.
You've got a big tribe behind you, with you, standing next to you.
Holding you high. I just met you and I already see it. I already see it. You got a lot to share. You got a lot of living left to do.
I'm working on your logo, so could you hurry up, please?
Great. Great.
Oh, brilliant.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna hop off though, but
me too. Fran, thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Dan, what a pleasure to meet
Thank you.
yes,
Bye, guys.
It's been awesome.
Thanks. Bye. Yeah.
I look forward to
Yeah,
hearing
I'll-
more,
I'll-
Dan.
All the best.
Yeah, thanks. I'll
Bye,
close
Dan.
it out anyway. But yeah, appreciate it, Dan. I really do. Let's connect. Let's have another conversation.
Yeah.
And
I
we'll-
thank you
we'll-
for this, and it was nice meeting you all. And
that's okay. Thank you.
so you will have this kind of meetings when?
Yeah, I'm gonna do regular workshops like this, probably monthly. You know, this is brand new for me. So again, I
Okay.
want to, create as much value and content for people. So it's going to
Yeah.
be maybe once or twice a month. Just an open webinar like this workshop.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've got sort of personal coaching programs. So again, I've got like a 12-month coaching program that I can work with you to create exactly what you want. So I could work with you on your e-commerce store and everything you want to build, basically. So yeah, I'm putting together a load of program and packages together to suit people's needs and requirements. So it's a combination of sort of group workshops like this, personal one-to-one coaching. So yeah, whatever you need, I'm here to support you. So
Okay.
we can create a program that's unique to you. So whatever way you want to do it, we can do that.
Okay. No, that sounds good, interesting, and
yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, like the others said, you've got so much to give. You've got so much potential, so much power into you. You're very talented by the sounds of it. You've got a huge music heart, and it's unique. Yeah, you get to show the world that, and you get to share that with the world now. So now's your time to shine.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll keep in touch. Yeah, don't wait any longer. But yeah, we'll catch up, and we can make this.
Looking forward for your emails and so on.
Yeah,
I mean, for sure.
I'll be in touch. Yeah. I've got your phone number. We can WhatsApp. We can call.
Yeah.
So yeah. Please don't be afraid to reach out to me. So.
Okay.
But
thank you for me. I need to leave. I'm a bit late for a next meeting. Still a meeting today, but anyway. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you all for watching as well. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.